Michelle Yu, and I'm here at the Players Garden with former Grand Slam champion Luke Jensen. And Luke, when I see you and think of you, I think about you and your brother in those heydays when you guys won the French Open.
Extremely former. I mean, when I played, dinosaurs roamed the world. So it was in black and white. I think we played against Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. It was a really good semi.
But you guys were the American brothers before the Bryan brothers. When you look at that.
That's very true. When they were 10 and we were playing against them at the LA Open, we won. So we were like, honestly, 1-0 when they were 10. And then we played against them once they left Stanford in a real match with real tennis balls. And it wasn't a video game, and they beat us.
Curious, do you still play doubles with your brother?
We do. It's at exhibitions and things like that. We played here at the U.S. Open a couple of seasons ago against the McEnroes, and that was a lot of fun. They do a lot of cool things here at the U.S. Open where you bring in the legends and with the active players, and it's just a lot of fun, and we don't want to get hurt. It's not about winning or losing, it's just making sure not to get injured.
Well, speaking of the U.S. Open, you've obviously played here as a player, but now you're here as an analyst and kind of as a fan to see what goes on around here. How different is it?
Oh, it's so different. I use Louis Armstrong Stadium as kind of my template, because when I started here in 1981 as a fan, and then 83 I played here as a junior at 17 years old, and then kind of marched my way all the way through in the singles, the doubles, the mixed doubles. I played here with my brother, I played here with my sister, my brother Murphy played with my other sister. So it was a family event for us, and to come here every year was right before school started, and it was just kind of the end of an unbelievable summer. And to see the way the grounds, I mean, Arthur Ashe Stadium in 1997, new Louis Armstrong last year, the new grandstand, it is amazing what we can do. I'm at the West Side Tennis Club now. The last year we had it was 1977, and for 2 weeks we had 52,000. That was a record for the U.S. Open. Now we do over 70,000 in one day here at the U.S. Open. So you evolve or you die, and this tournament has evolved to be the premier tournament in tennis.
What do you think of the doubles competition nowadays on the tour?
I think it's great. I really do. It's so different. And I talked to the Bryan brothers about this, because when we started and they started, it was serve and volley only. You never served and stayed back. Nowadays you have to. The returns are so good. You have to play more I formation. It's more athletic. You see a lot of teams communicating. I saw a kid who's 15 and 16 years old, win a match. So the youngsters are coming through. You see veterans like the Bryan brothers still playing at a high level. So the game of doubles is always going to be about team, how you communicate as a team, and it's always going to be in the fabric of tennis. And here at the U.S. Open, the greats of the greats won doubles here, from Johnny Mack and John Newcomb and Billie Jean King, Martina Navratilova, and I think people who play doubles at the club level, they come here to watch doubles.
Finally, how do you feel about the singles players, the top singles players, playing doubles and being able to just adjust to both competition during a major?
Well, you navigate it. And on the men's side, when you play best of 5 sets, you got to be really careful, because you're here to win the tournament. And the big money, you win $4 million to win the singles here. So the big bucks is in the singles. But like Kyrgios, I really respect that, because he's out there and it's a fun time for him, but also he can work on other aspects, other shots, his returns, and a little serve and volley that will translate into his good tennis on the singles court.
Luke, it is always wonderful to have your input.
Come on, Michelle.
Also, he's a big coach now for the New York Empire.
That's true.
World Team Tennis. Thank you so much.
U.S. Open awesome. U.S. Open awesome. Let's go.